I'm Matt Russell bringing you more secret biohacks. Have you ever stopped to consider that your body, your mind, your emotions are all made of energy? What if everything you've been taught about your health started too late in the process? I mean, before biology, before chemistry, even before genetics. You are energy, not just metaphorically, but literally. We are at our most fundamental level, tiny vibrating particles of energy resonating at different frequencies. In fact, we are physics before biology. Everything in existence is made of energy. Your cells, your thoughts, your emotions, they're not just biochemical, they're also electromagnetic. This isn't just woo-woo hippie stuff, it's peer-reviewed science. Nikola Tesla once said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Now, I know a lot of people don't understand frequencies because we were never taught about this stuff in school. So the way I like to relate to frequency and think about it is with radio stations. And every radio station has its own frequency. And when you tune your radio dial, you can access and receive a completely different station on every frequency with completely new information, new music, new voices, a whole new experience, and your thoughts work the same way. Your words, your emotions, your intentions, they all transmit and are carried on a different frequency. And we are all unaware consciously that we receive this information. But in fact, our brains are the receivers that tune into these frequencies subconsciously. So when you think about gratitude, love, compassion, joy, these are not just emotions. They are emotions that have specific frequencies, and they work like medicine. And when you shift your thoughts and your words and your energy to a higher frequency, your biology follows, your reality follows, and your health improves. Did you know that you can actually make somebody think about you just by concentrating and thinking about them? This is possible through what is called quantum entanglement. And that's when you become close to someone physically and emotionally, your energies, your biofields, and your electrons exchange and become what's called quantum entangled. So then you are literally connected to that person through energy and are intertwined forever, no matter the physical distance or the time that's passed. So when you are, getting close to someone, you sleep next to someone, you hug someone, you share electrons, you share energy fields, and everything entangles together. So now it's possible to enter somebody's thoughts just using energy, frequency, and vibration, just by thinking about them or by speaking about them. And here's an example. Have you ever got a call from someone who was just brought up in a conversation, or maybe you were just thinking about that person and you said, "Hey, I was just thinking about you," or "Oh, wow, I was just talking about you." These are not coincidences. You are literally connected by energy. This is also why you can feel somebody enter the room. And I know everybody's had that happen. Somebody comes in the room, they didn't speak, they didn't say anything, but the vibe of the room completely changed. And sometimes the vibe went up and sometimes people bring it down. But that's not a coincidence either. That is their electromagnetic field interacting with yours. And people with a high vibration, they can extend that toroidal field of energy around them by as much as 30 feet. In fact, your heart is a remarkable energy vortex that creates its own toroidal energy field around you. And we all know that our hearts are electrically conductive muscle tissue, but your heart is literally the energy center of your body that radiates its own unique electromagnetic field. And the muscle of your heart is actually one long sheet of muscle that is rolled up into a vortex that pumps blood but also creates this energy field. And that energy field from your heart can extend to about 6 feet around your body, and it is very perceptive of energy interference. So that energy carries information, emotion, intention, and it can either feel good, bad, or maybe you're just neutral to it, meaning, are you welcoming that energy? Are you rejecting that energy? Or do you just tolerate it? So if your energy doesn't align or resonate with someone that comes into your energy bubble, your personal space around you, you will subconsciously reject that person's energy and you'll find yourself just moving away. And then there's that magical moment in a relationship when you just feel a connection with someone. You just feel like, man, I've known you forever. I feel like, we just are meant to be together. And that's a moment when you become consciously aware that your energies are resonating harmoniously together. Now, this doesn't mean that it's a physical connection or that you would necessarily make compatible partners, but you definitely have a much better opportunity of finding a deeper connection with that person because your energies align. Now, I think we can all relate to how animals have a very strong sense when it comes to energy. They are drawn to people that are kind and good-hearted and positive, and they definitely pull away from and steer clear of people who are not. And why that's significant is I trust my dog. I know my dog, and when he doesn't like somebody, I take notice. That's a red flag immediately for me. If my dog doesn't like somebody, So animals are really empathetic to your own feelings because of energy. They're able to sense that. Emotions have a frequency, and that can be sensed by animals. They just seem to know when you might be feeling down and need some extra love and positive energy flowing your way because our pets are in tune with our frequency and our energy. And that's why we cherish that unconditional love and we have that strong bond and we become so emotionally attached to our pets. Now, here's the part that really matters when it comes to energy. You have control over your energy. The higher your frequency, the stronger your energy field becomes, surrounding you with positive vibrations resonating from you. And you will notice as you raise your frequency and raise that energy that you will attract differently. People will be drawn to you. Animals will feel safe with you. Opportunities will seem to find you. And why? Because you're literally vibrating at a higher frequency and your positive radiating energy is mirrored back to you from the energy of the universe. That's just how it works. And remember that the energy of the universe always says yes to you. And whatever frequency you're resonating will come right back to you. It'll mirror back to you. Lucky people, right? They're always lucky. Grateful people, they will always find things out there to be grateful for. That's their energy being mirrored back. Well, the opposite can be said about somebody resonating at a lower frequency. And we all know people who dwell in sadness, who have that victim mentality. Maybe they feel unlucky or they just don't have things to be grateful for. Those people repel high vibration people because they will be attracting other low vibration people to them. So low frequency people attract other people resonating at lower frequency because they also harmonize together. So if you have a victim mentality and you think and vocalize that bad things always happen to you, the energy of the universe agrees with you and it will continue to create more and more opportunities, right? Those opportunities for you to be the victim. The best part about being able to choose your energy is because it's all about mindset. And when it comes to vibration and frequencies, you have to start looking for things to be grateful for and live in the energy of gratitude and positivity. Because higher vibrational frequencies are correlated with love and gratitude, health, vitality, right? And lower frequencies align with things like fear and stress and physical disease or dis-ease. So by changing your mindset, you are tuning your energy, which is also tuning and affecting your biology. I guarantee that when you choose to live in an energy of a high vibration person, your life will change in positive ways instantly. Remember that things don't happen to you. Things happen, and how you react and deal with it emotionally will dictate whether the outcome is positive or negative, and that's just based on energy. And when you take charge of your emotions, you take control of your energy, and you increase your vibration and frequency, and your biology has no choice but to follow in a very positive way. I want you to think about this. Before you are a physical, material body, before you're even biology, you are energy. And if you can learn to master that energy, you can master everything else because we are physics before biology. And that is the secret biohack. Follow and subscribe for more secret biohacks, and I'll see you in the next video.